Douay, Rheims, Holy Bible. Genesis chapter 15. Actually, I'm going to finish 14 because my phone died. And the king of Sodom said to Abram, "Give me the persons, and the rest take to thyself." And he answered, "I lift up my hand to the Lord God the Most High, the possessor of heaven and earth, that from the very woof thread unto the shoe latchet I will not take of any things that are thine, lest thou say, I have enriched Abram, except such things as the young men have eaten, and the shares of the men that came with me, Aner, Eshcol, and Mamre, these shall take their shares." Chapter 15. Now when these things were done, the word of the Lord came to Abram by a vision, saying, "Fear not, Abram, I am thy protector, and thy reward exceeding great." And Abram said, "Lord God, what wilt thou give me? I shall go without children, and the son of the steward of my house is this Damascus Eliezer. And Abram added, "But to me thou hast not given seed, and lo, my servant born in my house shall be my heir." And immediately the word of the Lord came to him, saying, "He shall not be thy heir, but he that shall come out of thy bowels, him shalt thou have for thy heir." And he brought him forth abroad, and said to him, "Look up to heaven, and number the stars, if thou canst." And he said to him, "So shall thy seed be." Abram believed God, and it was reputed to him unto justice. And he said to him, "I am the Lord who brought thee out from Ur of the Chaldees to give thee this land, and that thou mightest possess it." But he said, "Lord God, whereby may I know that I shall possess it?" And the Lord answered and said, "Take me a cow of 3 years old, and a she-goat of 3 years, and a ram of 3 years, a turtle also, and a pigeon." And he took all these, and divided them in the midst, and laid the 2 pieces of each one against the other, but the birds he divided not. And the fowls came down upon the carcasses, and Abram drove them away. And when the sun was setting, a deep sleep fell upon Abram, and a great and darksome horror seized upon him. And it was said unto him, "Know thou beforehand that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land not their own. They shall bring them under bondage, and afflict them 400 years. But I will judge the nation which they shall serve, and after this they shall come out with great substance. And thou shalt go to thy fathers in peace, and be buried in a good old age. But in the 4th generation they shall return hither, for as yet the iniquities of the Amorites are not at the full until this present time." And when the sun was set, there arose a dark mist, and there appeared a smoking furnace, and a lamp of fire passing between those divisions. That day God made a covenant with Abram, saying, "To thy seed will I give this land from the river of Egypt even to the great river Euphrates, the Kenians and Kenizzites, the Kedmonites, and the Hittites, and the Perizzites, the Rephaim also, and the Amorites, and the Canaanites, and the Girgashites, and the Jebusites."